When I was in the university, I faced four witches. Actually, I met many witches in the university. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the story of how I faced those witches. Very interesting story. So make sure you watch this video to the end. Now, when I was in the university, I met so many witches. Why? Because in the university you meet a lot of people. There's different people that you would meet. People from different parts of the country. So they'll come together in one place. So you actually be able to meet a witch, definitely. Because I saw many. I spoke with many witches when I was in the university. Because this was how I used to do it. When I was doing my practices then, I would head straight to them. I was able to identify them with my spiritual eyes. I would tell that, okay, this is a witch. And I'll just go straight up. I don't be like, are you a witch? No. I'll be like, hi, I know that you're a witch. So how long have you been a witch? And why are you a witch? And that's how I say it. I know you're a witch. So how long have you been a witch and why are you a witch? If you don't answer me, then I'm going to have a big problem with you. So make sure you answer me. Answer me right now. That's how I used to do it. And they actually answer me. And they say things like, well, I've been a witch for 4 years. I've been a witch since birth. I've been a witch for 12 years and things like that. And they answered me truthfully. And after answering me, they'll go to the classroom. They'll be kissing their boyfriend and they'll be praying in the department, praying, speaking in tongues and things like that after the conversation with me. It happened. I met so many of them. We really talked. But I just left them with a warning. I said, as long as they don't have any issues with me, like they don't come to my area, of course, I would let them continue their activity. And they were like, okay, no problem. Thank you very much. They said, thank you very much to me. It happened. But those were the young witches, like the student witches in school. And why I did not try to maybe deliver them is because I understood that these witches, you can't deliver witches. You can't. There's no way to deliver witches. Some people think that they can deliver witches, but you can't deliver witches. You can only deliver someone that is possessed. A witch will never change. A witch is a witch. That's who they are. Unless if someone is, possessed, they would not change. If the person is possessed, of course, you can remove the spirit. But these people are just, they can't change. I hope you understand. So basically, witches are spiritual psychopaths. Now, let me tell you the story of the other witches I met. So they were student witches that, just coming up. Then there were witches that were indigents of the town. Old witches of like 35 years old, 45 years old, even 60 years old. I met witches of 60 years old. Those witches of 60 years old, no, because they were not students and because they were like adults, I didn't really go to them and be like, you're a witch, this. Because of course they would deny. Why? Because of their age. So they are smarter than the younger ones. Okay, and the younger ones, they would travel back home and there's nothing much to lose. It's just between me and them. I just know. Okay. And but you see these ones are 35 years old that I met, 45, 60. They had husbands. I know some of their husbands. So they would never agree that they are witches. Instead, they are tricky people. They want to turn it. In fact, they might want to accuse me of saying, oh, they are witches and something like that. But anyway, I met one day. Let me tell you how I met the four. I met one day, and she was talking about witches, that witches have power and things like that. And it was pissing me off. I didn't like the way she was talking about it. I knew she was a witch, but I was like, why is she praising it? Why is she saying that some pastors, that even pastors have witches have power than pastors and Christians, that Christians should be careful, they should not fight with witches? I was like, just shut up. I told her witches don't have power. It's only astral projection that witches can do. But she's not learned, so she doesn't know the meaning of astral projection. And it's true. It's only astral projection that these witches know. That's the only thing they know how to do. And they didn't surprise me because they did it. And I'll tell you the story. So I told her witches don't have power. And she said, witches don't have power. I said, yes. She said, witches don't have power. I said, yes. She said, witches don't have power. I said, yes. How old was I then? I think I was 17 years old. Right? I think I was 16. Yeah. I should be 16. Yes, I was 16 years old when it happened. So she was like, okay, she's going to show me. That's what she said. I was like, really? What's wrong with this woman? So at night they came. The night of that day, not the next night. The night of that day, I just had the sound zzz, like astral projection. I knew that this is astral projection. I thought maybe my spirit wanted to do it by itself. But then as I felt that sound, zzz, the separation from my body, my spirit separated from my body. Then I now felt a force riding me, like as if I couldn't breathe. Someone sat down on my back. I was like, who's this person that sat down on my back? Is this a dream or what? And I started hearing the voice of the woman. She said, we have come now. You said that witches don't have power. Now we're going to ride you like a horse till the next morning. I was like, seriously? First of all, I was like, why were these people able to get access to my room? Then I was so young, so I didn't know like protection techniques. So I was like, how come they had access to my room? I thought I was so powerful, they shouldn't have gotten access. But no, it doesn't work like that. Anybody can get access to your room if you do not protect your room. Now I use tigers. Yeah, I use spiritual animals. I can just create like a tiger, an animistic shadow that would guard my house. I could just use one or two angels like that. I would tear them into pieces. So now I don't have mercy on those kind of people. But then I didn't know that technique, okay? So I now realize that okay, it's an astral projection. So I just like, okay, I'm in the astral world, I can turn my head without turning physically. So I was able to turn my head. My body was facing down, but I was able to turn my head. It's the spiritual world. Guess what happened? I saw the face of the woman and she was shocked, like, how did I do it? Oh, okay, no problem. So what I did is, she now, as I turned like that, she now pressed my neck. She wanted to suffocate me. I just remember the technique that I read. I connected back to my body, and she was surprised. Like, I saw other people too in the room, right? I saw three other people, the three other witches. She was the one that she knew me very well. The other witches did not really know me, though I do see them, but they don't really know me. We don't talk. But she was the one that wanted to ride me like a horse. So the familiarity. She knew me in the physical world. So I connected back to my body, and they were shocked and surprised. Okay. So I stood up. I was like, how come this should not be happening to me? I'm strong, right? But it's because I didn't use the protection techniques. So I went back to bed again, and instantly, within 1 minute, they came back again. They said, I'm not free today. That they're going to make sure that they ride me like a horse, that they will disrupt my sleep today and teach me a lesson and slap me. So they wanted to like be hitting me and stuff. I connected back again to my body. I was like, what's happening? I didn't know that this witch really meant it, that she would come for me this night. So again, it happened. So I just stood up and I started to like pray and speak in tongues and things like that. Then I wanted to sleep again. The thing almost started. So I now realized that, okay, I have to do my own attack back. Because I was trying to do like defense. Now I have to do offense. So I started to use some offensive techniques, like for offense, retaliation. I just had a shout from the other room. Ah! I was like, very good. Very, very good. So I slept and nothing happened again. I just came out of my body and I went out through the louvers, the window. And then I came back. I woke up in the morning and everything happened well. So I was preparing to go to work. Go to school, I mean. I was preparing to go to school. So as I came out like this of the house, I saw the lady, the witch, that was pressing my back. And I saw the three other witches too. I saw one in the north. I saw one in the east. Then I saw another one too in the west. I saw them together, the four of them. So we looked at each other like this. So as I came out, I looked at them like this. They all looked at me too at the same time. Nobody spoke to each other. I just walked to school. And since that day, this witch, that's like, wow, she's really amazed by me. That wow, I'm a son of God. I should keep on, praying to God and living my life normally. I just like, what was wrong with this crazy woman? You wanted to like harm me. If you had been successful with your techniques, would you be telling me that I'm a son of God? Huh? So that was my experience with witches. Witches actually exist. I've had more experiences with witches, like during university days. Now I pity any witch that tries to mess with me because I'm not going to have any mercy. In fact, I won't be the one. If it's most likely to be like an animal, like an animistic being, like that, maybe a wolf or some like a tiger or something that would tear the astral body so that you know when she wakes up she will be admitted into the hospital immediately and she will stay there for maybe like 6 or 12 months or something. So or maybe it's an angel that would pierce. Don't let me say the techniques. Yeah, don't let me say what I'm going to do to them. But any witch that tries to come to my house, oh, the witch is risking their life seriously. So don't do that. Don't do that, please. I'm begging you because I don't want to hurt you. So, but yeah, that's it. That's my experience with witches. If you have any experience with witches too, maybe you have stories, you can comment below. So witches exist. I've seen some couple of them. In fact, I've even dated a couple of them. But I don't date witches anymore. But I've dated a couple of them. When you are young, you want to prove superiority. Though I'm still young anyway, but there are some things I won't do again. I just wanted to like prove superiority back then, but I don't do those things again because it's pointless. Okay. I bring you greetings from the Lord Jesus Christ. May you be covered fully by the grace of God and may you be protected. So keep on studying, read the word, and live a good lifestyle. Okay. I'll see you in the next video.